Because that's what we do here. We adventure, we rant, we cry a little bit. You know, this is just... I think I took the, you know, already laid back style that I have with these videos, you know, that often, at least in my experience, is done for Minecraft videos, or used to be done like 15 years ago. Oh, I'm old. You know, of not having crazy edits and all that. I take that and I make it even more further away from the typical style of content that you find on YouTube these days. You know, here I am talking about all my issues and stuff, and I'm just like, why am I doing this? But there's some people that apparently like it, you know. But I do get these occasional comments, you know, referencing things that I actually talked about in the video, or, you know, just seeing how lately I've been getting a lot of views on Live in the Woods, or getting new we hit 200 subscribers yesterday, which, you know, for me, I just upload my silly little Minecraft videos where I talk about my troubled life issues. And, you know, the occasional Sims speed build. And then there's a lot of things that I would like to upload, but I don't have the time for because of school at the moment. And people seem to enjoy it. And that makes... performance, hello. And people seem to like it. And that makes me very, very grateful and happy. So, much love to everyone who's watching this. This area is so pretty, I can't help but take screenshots every few blocks. Like, maybe I just enjoy being out of the laggy cricket, I meant to say forest, cricket jungle, and empty, sad snow biome. Okay, a little bit more to that side. Didn't I just talk about lag? Yeah. Okay, I guess we'll... How are we gonna go on about this? Maybe I should have kept going in the previous direction. Okay, we'll do some ocean or sea. I don't even know. What size are we talking about here? You're not a duck. But you can be everything you want to be. I believe in you. You will just, okay, I think this is just like a lake. Like a very big lake, I think. I'm not sure, but maybe. Okay, that is uncovered, and then we go over here. That boat is feeling a bit weird right now. By the way, in case anyone's wondering, if we find Nemesias, yes, we will still stop for them. We finally have all the Nemesias, those super rare flowers that you apparently only find at, like, the edge of a biome to the ocean. You know, like, who knows, maybe there's gonna be a Nemesia. There's not, but there could be. We have all of them. It was a struggle, but I'm so happy to have all of them. So yeah, technically, the only thing that we're now missing are those. I've never found them before. I don't think we will find them. I think there might just be no, like, code for them. Like that, since this is a combination of like 50 mods. You know, the biome they were supposed to spawn in just got overwritten by something else. I don't know, I'm not like a mod maker. I still want to keep working on my mod pack that I started like, what, 2-3 years ago? I do want to put that out eventually. But, you know, it's not the easiest thing, especially because I had some problems with some mods that kind of conflicted for some reason, I don't know. So then I tried to restart everything, but at some point I just kind of stopped working on it. But, you know, now that I'm like trying to be productive, get stuff done, and work on all these crazy projects in whatever type of area, you know, I really want to get things done that I've been talking about for a while. And that does include a bunch of scary things. I do want to learn 3D rendering. I need to finish that hacking donut tutorial on Blender. But I was doing okay-ish on it, I guess, but then I messed something up, but I swear I followed the tutorial exactly, but for some reason my donut started looking weird, and I was really demotivated and kind of stopped. But again, at the moment, I'm also preparing a lot for Sims 4, a little bit for Sims 3, but mainly Sims 4. I have so many speed builds. I actually think I'm going to start working on another speed build after this, instead of finishing one of the few ones that I'm working on at the moment. Oh, we're gonna start a new project, because that's what we do here. And, I see so many amazing custom content creations, but I also have so many ideas that I would like to make myself. So I would have to actually get familiar with Blender. And that thing scares me. It's terrifying and it's complicated and So that's technically something that I would like to do. If I manage to finish a hacking donut this year, then I would already be very happy. One of the goals for this year, get a hacking donut done in Blender. So yeah, it's, things like that. There's just so much I want to do, and I mentioned before, I would kind of like to, probably with the help of the boyfriend, because he is also trying to learn Java. Because, he's a professional programmer, basically, if you ask me. Like, if I look over his shoulder while he's working on his game, I'm just like, you're a hacker, dude. This is how the hackers are portrayed in movies and such. Like, it's weird. But I would technically like to make a mod similar to Decocraft with just decorations, because there's so many things that I would love to decorate or things here with. So yes, I would make, if I do make that, but I would really like to, I would make it compatible, I don't know how to speak, with version 1.7.10. 1.7.10, yes, just put the points and dots into literally the same name. Good job, Kiwi. Yeah, so there's also that. I mean, I love Decocraft, don't get me wrong, but especially for some of the projects I have in mind, especially the city, especially, there's some things that will be so useful that we don't have. And, I mentioned that hundreds of episodes ago by now, but I was looking for some other decoration mods, and I found some, but they were for different versions. So, yeah. One day. Oh, I meant to get the leaves. That's what I wanted to get, not the fern. I don't really care about the fern. I mean, now we have it, but not my priority here. Why do we have 3 Why do we already ate so much food? Also, big question, where did all the food go? Who stole the food? Hello? Oh, this looks so cute! Laggy, but cute! It's not even fully rendering. How did we even end up on the topic of all the things I want to do that I feel like I have no time for in this life? Did I mention it in the Let's Play already? But I recently hit over 2,000 books on my want to read list on Goodreads. Over 2,000! And then I added a few more, because I was also recently trying to do some digital organizing. So I went through my 450 open tabs on my browser, and a lot of them were of course, a bunch of custom content for Sims, but also a lot of book lists of books that people recommended, and or just people looking for suggestions for books in a topic that I thought would be really interesting. So I went through all of those recently and put all those books on my want to read list, and now I have 2070 books or so that I want to read. On the positive side, I think 106 of those books are already on my bookshelf. but I still need to find time to actually read them. You know, that's kind of the problem at the moment. You know, I managed to read my 50 books per year. I mean, I still haven't touched a book this year, because I did read a lot in December last year to hit my goal, as always. I just hope that this year I might be able to go a little bit over 50 books, because, you know, I do graduate in summer, and then maybe I have more time and motivation to read. Because I started reading again in 2022, like actively. I mean, I really started again in 21, but 22 was when I was, you know, really being like, okay, I'm gonna try to actually read 50 books this year. And I did it. But obviously I was still getting back into reading, so it was complicated. And then last year I started school again, so my time was also kind of spent on other stuff instead of, you know, just living my life and having a fun time. So, oops, that's not the direction we need to go. So maybe this year I'll be able to read more. I mean, I already have a book lying next to me for the past few days. I just need to actually start reading it. Yeah. Add like all the other things that I want to do in life to that, and I could have a whole existential crisis again about the fact that I'll never be able to do everything I want in this lifetime. Because again, as of right now, as a 21-year-old, there's over 2,000 books I want to read. This number grows regularly. By the time I'll be 80, there's gonna come out a few more books by then that I would like to read. So I don't know where to take the time for all of that. And it's not just books, there's so many movies and series I want to watch and that I just don't get around to. And there's so many hobbies I want to, you know, try and maybe actually actively do. But then I think about all the other things I want to do, and then I'm just really stressed. So instead I just spend my whole day on Reddit. Yeah. Right, there's one more thing. Oh, and of course, also all the games I want to play. I have like, what? How many was it? 160? 180? No, I think it was 160 unplayed games in my Steam library. Most of these I want to make Let's Plays of. What Let's Plays do I make? Minecraft. Of course, I want to keep recording Minecraft regularly. I want to keep uploading Life in the Woods daily. You know, then ideally, as of right now, I just don't have the time for it with school, but at least have one more daily upload of like something else. Maybe also two Let's Plays, you know, one day game A, next day game B, you know, then game A, game B, blah, blah, you know what I mean? It's just so much. I don't know where to take the time for all of that. And I know I need to stop freaking out about all of that and instead being like, okay, I want to learn Blender. I'm gonna sit down and finish that hacking donut now, or actually restart because I don't really remember any of the controls. But I don't do that. Instead, I watch videos or, you know, do other silly little stuff. And it's not like I want to be productive 24/7 or constantly get things ticked off on my to-do list all the time, but there's so much I want to do, and I don't know where to take the time for all of that. And I feel like there's endless possibilities of things that I could get interested in. And I don't know how people don't have these constant crises about having too many hobbies, having too many interests. Like, I don't know, is that the autism? Is the game crashing? Okay, no. But, like, I feel like I could get interested in almost everything. And then I look at, like, other people, and they have, like, 1 or 2 hobbies or even 0. Like, I remember in school, in our first English class, we had to like, you know, everyone had to introduce themselves and like, you know, talk a little bit about themselves, like favorite food, favorite subject, what you like to do in your free time, you know, just basic stuff. Also probably so the teacher already gets a glimpse of what the English levels are. And there were like so many people that either were like, I don't know what my hobbies are, or like obviously being like, ich hab keine Hobbys, because they don't speak English, because they don't have that as a hobby, because that is apparently also one of my hobbies, because otherwise, when I look around, people don't have English knowledge. Oh, now I'm getting into the full spirit here of ranting and all that. But, you know, even that, people were like, I guess I like meeting friends. And then the teacher's like, oh, what do you like to do with your friends? Hanging out. I'm just like, dude, there's so many things in the world, in this lifetime. How can you not have a million hobbies? It's... I really don't know. I just... And not even talking about hobbies, for example, something that just popped into my mind. I can also spend hours just looking into topics that I find interesting. For example, like ocean life. Super interesting. Like, I don't know, I could spend my whole day just googling stuff about that, watching videos or documentaries or just wow, hacking no. But how are people not like completely blown away by the potential of things they can do in their lifetime? You can really notice that I'm in a good mood today, because if I would be in a really depressed mood, I wouldn't even care about all of that. Like, in my down phases, I also don't care about that. But, I don't know. I'm taking my meds regularly, I had a productive day, my brain is working the way it should be, I think. Is this what normal people feel like that didn't have a completely messed up mental health journey throughout pretty much their entire lives? Is this how happiness is supposed to feel? But I don't know. By the way, in case anyone, I guess this is now a little closer to the end of the episode, but if anyone wants to just rant about their hobbies or interests or something, please always feel free to do that. While I might not be, you know, the best person to actively have a conversation with sometimes, especially when it comes to areas that I don't know much about, I still love hearing about it and just seeing people be enthusiastic about things they care about. I think that's such a beautiful thing. Especially, you know, as an autistic person, sometimes I do kind of dabble a little bit into like autistic communities somewhere on the internet. Have done it in real life before too, but didn't really like that place, so I don't go there anymore. But, you know, just seeing other people, and a lot of times it just happens to be autistic people that are very passionate about their interests. And even if it's about trains, because that's like such a typical autistic interest for some reason. I actually also saw a post about that on Reddit a while ago, which was also interesting. But, just seeing people be happy about things, even if I don't care about them, even if I don't understand it. I mean, I guess trains are cool, I guess. Not really an interest of mine. If you provide me with good enough infos about them, who knows, maybe I could also become a train stan. At the moment I'm not, but who knows what the future holds. I am open to everything. You know, same thing, for example, history isn't really one of my interests, but I think it could really be, because, you know, technically things that have happened before, like, it really makes up so much of today's world, and like, I don't know, it can be really interesting. It's just, I never really had, or maybe I did have good history teachers, but I was too depressed to notice. At the moment, our history teacher is a very lovely guy, but he talks for 90 minutes straight and doesn't give us any work to do, just listen to him. And that's first thing in the morning, so that's always really exhausting and hard to actually remember anything from his classes, because, I don't know, you show up there in the morning, still tired, half asleep, and you have to listen to someone talk for 90 minutes without using your brain for anything. the only thing you're doing is hearing, you know, there isn't much really that sticks in your brain, you know? You're not reading anything, you're not answering any questions, you're not even watching any videos about it, because some of our teachers occasionally put on some videos, you know, educational videos. So, I don't know. I guess there will probably be many more things in my lifetime that I will get passionate about. And I look forward to that, I really do. And it will probably be quite a few things at the moment where I think, what the heck, they're boring. For example, with trains, okay, I don't exactly remember what I read there, but I think someone just was like, hey, this is not meant in a negative way, but why do autistic people so often happen to be fascinated by trains? What exactly is it with the autistic people in trains? And then I read multiple comments on that post. I spent quite some time reading that, but I think it was the fact that they're regular, and you know, us autistic people, we usually love routine and regularity. You know, it's kind of cool, but also like we put the roses in first. You know, they have structure, and I guess, yeah, it is kind of cool because they can get you to different countries and stuff. But I don't know. I'm not much of a train person yet. Question mark. I don't know. Stay tuned to figure out. But yeah, I don't remember much from reading that, I have to admit, because again, when I have phases like this where I get very overwhelmed by all the things that I want to do, I just read, you know, unnecessary posts on Reddit. Half of them made up, probably, but I don't know. Here's the thing, a lot of people tend to be like, really, Kiwi, why do you read posts on Am I the Asshole? The thing is, I don't read everything on there. Pretty much only look in there a couple times a day, like usually once in the morning, once in the evening, maybe once during the day if I, you know, have an existential crisis. But I don't care if the posts are fake. I just want to be entertained, you know? I don't care if that Karen post was made up. If I can be like, oh, heckin' Karen, did you just eat the fish? Karen, why did you eat the fish? Then I don't know. Maybe that's enough. If I can get a little chuckle out of something, or be like, oh my god, I hate humans. You know, that's enough for me. I can be satisfied kind of easily, I guess. But yeah, how exactly did we end up on this topic? Okay, I'm gonna try to get the upper corner done now, before I forget. But yeah, life is a journey just like this one. Am I getting a hiccup? I feel like my breathing is weird right now, and like, I am not a fish. Fun fact, I saw that, I don't know where, probably Reddit, but then I did it for a while together with the boyfriend who also did it whenever he had hiccups. And it actually kind of worked. We stopped for a while, but we're kind of starting again, but there is this thing, when you get hiccups, you say, I am not a fish, and the hiccups actually kind of stop sometimes. I don't know, it's Nemesia. Is that a bluebell Nemesia? Am I seeing this correctly? Please do not drift off. Don't venture out into the world without me. Okay, goodbye. Okay then. They grow up so fast. That is a bluebird. That was enough. Bluebird, bluebell, all the same. Pretty flower. Okay, but we do need to go a little bit more like that. Quack, quack, quack. But yeah, life is interesting, and I don't know. I'm having a good day, and I think that's really nice, because I was worried that I'd get like really burned out by going back to school. I mean, in a way I am. I actually talked about this with the boyfriend yesterday for a while. Especially with YouTube, there are so many things I want to do. I have so many series I want to start. Even just speed builds in Sims 4. So many speed builds I want to do or keep working on, or, you know, ones that I have recorded but not edited yet, but I don't get around to doing that because I actually try to somewhat put my focus on school at the moment. I know. Even if I don't think I'll necessarily need my degree later on. No. If I'm doing this and I'll ever end up needing to be like, hey, look at me, I graduated, now give me a job because I might starve otherwise. I think it's better if I focus on this for just a few more months and get a decent graduation report thingy, whatever you call it. And, you know, if I need to, I can get a normal job with that. Rather than being like, I'm going to spend my whole night recording Minecraft videos and then not paying attention and falling asleep in class the next day. And with that, maybe not even being able to graduate. So, you know, I try to be responsible and set my priorities accordingly. But I would really like to do more for YouTube. I really want to get the second daily uploads back. I want to actually finish Animal Shelter, because we started that like ages ago. And there's 2 new DLCs out that I have never tried, that I really want to, but I don't find the time to record it, and it's a struggle. Yeah, in case you couldn't tell by me ranting about this for like ages. It is a bit of a struggle, yes. I am a struggle. That too. Okay. Am I going to record for another 30 minutes, or am I gonna... Oh, did we get it? I think that is also completed, yeah. Sometimes there's just like this edge along beach biomes, as you can also see here, kind of. Yeah. Okay, oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, because that was a little bit terrifying. I've been doing that too often. I'm getting too risky with this. I think I actually might end the recording here, you know, maybe clean up a little bit or something like that, and get started on another Sims 4 speed build, because I have a really nice idea that I would like to upload within the next few weeks, even though building that build is probably going to take me yeah, few dozen hours, definitely. Maybe also like close to 100, considering I have so much custom content downloaded that the loading times in my game, I don't want to talk about it, okay? But yeah, I don't know, I'm having a good day. I feel motivated, I feel happy, and you just, I don't know, very cringe, but today I think I'm kind of glad to be alive. Like, this is a nice day, it's a nice life. And then, yeah, we could, of course, you know, do this probably in 30 more minutes, especially if this happens to be ocean. We'll do that, I don't know, maybe later tonight, I don't know. I want to record more in advance, be productive, and I really enjoy this. Was that just loading in? The game is being weird. Anyway, kids, thank you for listening to whatever this just was. I don't know. Like I said, I'm motivated. Haven't been this motivated in quite some time, actually. Wow. I don't know. I hope everyone is having a good day. And if you're not, there will be better days. I know, sounds stupid, but eventually there indeed will be. Just trust me. I love you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching my silly little messes, liking them and subscribing. Like, seeing all these numbers go up in the past weeks has been amazing, and I'm incredibly grateful for this. And I really appreciate it. So yeah, take care of yourselves, stay hydrated, take your meds, take your vitamins, eat some cookies. I have cookies next to me that I'm gonna snack on now. So yeah, I don't know. Have a lovely day. Have a wonderful life, please. And yeah, goodbye. You know, we have sad Minecraft music, sunset. I'm like almost crying. Perfect. Yeah, goodbye. I really don't know what this episode or this recording session even was. I don't know. I'm happy. I'm having a good day. I love you. Goodbye.